What a way to close it with the Rarities with Carol Brodie and a this day only in, are you ready for this? Emerald. We almost never say that word or see that gemstone here at HSN because it is increasingly becoming more and more difficult to get in a genuine, natural emerald. And I want to say that one more time, real, genuine, natural emerald. And not only do we have it tonight, but we have it in fancy pear cuts, which I've personally never, ever sold a pear cut emerald here at HSN because there's a lot of waste involved in the fancy cuts, so you usually don't see that. This is surrounded, so you've got your emerald, but it's surrounded by 52 points of white zircon that's cut and faceted just like a real diamond. Actually, the closest of any gem, natural or synthetic, to imitating the look of a diamond. Appraised at almost $400. We will do it. Should Carol be lucky enough to get these back at $199?
No, they're not coming back. I cannot. Never coming back.
Especially in emerald. Maybe in a different gemstone.
Yeah, never coming back in emeralds. I'm sorry to interrupt, Connie. I just want everybody to understand. Yep. I cannot bring this back. I will never be able to bring this back.
It's $169.
If it was $5,000, I still can't bring it back.
$169 for an emerald, for two emeralds actually. We have 5 through 11. My producer says we're already busy. You haven't even heard the story yet. 5 flexible payments means you get it home for $33 and change. And if you have your HSN charge card, $28.32. When's the last time you had the opportunity to buy a genuine natural emerald at less than several $100s? Today at $169, or better yet on FlexPay under $30. And Carol, please tell us the story with this because this is gorgeous.
Okay. Well, this is a bypass ring. These are genuine emeralds. They are fancy pear cut. They are 7 by 5 millimeters to each one. The color is the most, when you talk about an emerald green, this is it, girls. When you talk about the most beautiful color gemstone in the world, it's an emerald. So first of all, I want to tell you a little bit about the styling. Connie's going to tell you also about the emerald. My 16-year-old son, I put this on. It had just been finished by the workshop. I put it on my hand, and Grant goes to me, oh my God, that is, Mom, that's gonna sell out. That's the most beautiful ring I've ever seen, are those real emeralds? And I said, no, I'm selling fake emeralds, Grant. So he's like, I've never seen anything like that, Mommy. You always told me that you wanted 2 gemstones, an emerald and a Paraiba tourmaline, and you didn't have either. So now I have an emerald. So he said to me, he goes, Mom, you know what that looks like? And I said, what? He goes, it looks like the gemstones are cuddling. He goes, don't they look like they're cuddling? He goes, I think you should.
That's a sweet boy.
I know. He goes, I think you should call it the cuddle ring. So this is the cuddle ring. Here's, first of all, a bypass ring. It basically means that 2 ends of the jewelry pass each other. It was incredibly popular in the 1950s. So one of the most famous bypass rings in the world that was emerald and diamond was the ring that John F. Kennedy proposed to. Legendary. So if you are looking for something inspired by her original engagement ring, and hers was a 2-carat diamond and 2-carat emerald bypass ring. Now I want to tell you a little bit about the Brazilian emerald. Take a look at the color. Every emerald in the world has natural inclusions in it. If you get an emerald and it is perfectly clear, it's not an emerald. I just want you to know that. So with these emeralds, this is what is called an opportunity buy, and that's why these can never come back at any price. We bought, HSN bought it. When I say we, I'll just pretend that I am HSN. HSN purchased for me, it was their opportunity, direct from the Brazilian mine. They purchased these emeralds. Whatever we have here today, and I'm not sure about the quantity. Well,
at this very point, we have fewer than 500 remaining with everybody on the phone line. And I gotta tell you too, our planner, actually he's in charge of planning. He's not even the actual person who plans the show. He's in charge of all the people who plan the shows. He told me today, he goes, Connie, make sure, because what happens when Carol does these when we do these kind of things with Carol, is we get a lot of people who say, I'm thinking about it. and then they don't get it and they want it back. And so you send me Facebook messages, and I love hearing from you. I'm Connie Craig Carroll, 2 R's, 2 L's on HSN Facebook. So come join my page, like my page, because I always try to put insider info, like what we're bringing, and give you a sneak peek of it. But what happens is when Carol does this, she does things like this. And I remember we actually did this on a chrome dioxide the last time she was here. We got so many messages that said, can you just bring it back one more time? Because I thought about it too long, and now I've decided I want it. And we cannot. And in this one in particular, because this wasn't even Carol's resources that was able to do the emeralds, our buyer, Sandy, who has been in the industry forever, she's been here as long as I have, and that's 18 years, she has sources and connections, because here at HSN, we can do things that other retailers can't do, okay? Other retailers, when someone calls them from the stone source, they have to go through a million different miles of red tape to okay a purchase order to get the emeralds. Sandy can actually say, our buyer can say, someone who has a certain lot of emeralds can call her and say, we have this many emeralds, do you want them? And she can say yes without going to anybody. So they come to us first. They come to us first. Now, when she got the emeralds, she gave them to Carol to put in Rarities, and that is it. When they're gone, they are gone. And we wanted to do this for you today in our big fine jewelry event, because if there's one area that we have kind of been lacking in, it's the ability to bring you genuine emeralds. And not just us. When you walk into a retail store today and you say, can I see your emeralds? They point you to a beautiful case with fancy lighting, but they're created stones. And there's a place for created stones, and I'm not saying that there's anything negative with created stones, but when you can own the real thing, when you can get Mother Nature's gift, why not do it? And that's what we're doing. I know Carol and I get all wound up and excited, but we are certainly gemstone collectors and gemstone lovers, and it is a thrill to be able to offer you something that maybe you thought you would never own, right?
Absolutely. And when we are talking about emeralds, these are Brazilian emeralds. So it used to be that Colombian emeralds was the premier. It was the Fifth Avenue in the world of emeralds. But in the 1980s, Brazil started yielding some of the most beautiful emeralds in the world. Today, Brazilian emerald in color, in composition, is rivaling the very best Colombian emeralds. When you're looking at the bypass style ring, it is a ring that works on every single size hand, on every single finger, on every single type of hand. So you may be looking in saying to yourself, okay, I'm madly in love with this ring, but I don't like my hands. Guess what? It's only gonna make your hand more beautiful. It's only going to lengthen your finger. It's only going to make you feel like royalty, like a first lady. Every single time you look at your hands, I think it's hard to imagine, and if I were sitting in your place, I would say it's really hard to imagine that you could own genuine emerald jewelry. But today you can. Please understand, these pear-shaped green, natural green from God's earth emeralds.
I don't want to interrupt you, but size 11, we have 2 left. Size 5, we have 20 left. So we're getting ready to lose the size 5 and the size 11. Real emeralds, real, genuine, beautiful, Mother Nature's earth emerald. And I love what Carol said before. You know, it's funny because when I first met Carol, while she had worked in the gemstone industry forever, she really, to me, was more about design than the actual history of the gemstone and the knowledge of the gemstone. Today, she knows as much about gemstones as anyone that I have ever met. And you were exactly right. If you ever see an emerald at any price, I mean, it could be $50,000. If it doesn't have an inclusion, it's not a real emerald. All emeralds, by the nature of the stone itself, have internal characteristics. And not only that, the chromium in the emerald that makes the emerald green, same thing that makes a chrome dioxide green, by the way, is a growth inhibitor. That's why you don't see humongous emeralds compared to like a sapphire or ruby. So these are great sized emeralds, and to think that they are genuine natural emeralds, this will completely sell out. To me, this is pure elegance. You know, okay, size 11 just sold out. Size 11 sold out. Size 10, we have 20. They will all go. So gals, I gotta say this, even if you didn't think you were watching today to buy a brand new emerald ring, with a lot of things I'll say, okay, well then wait until the next time we have it. I don't know when the next time we will have an emerald ring, period, is. And certainly to have one that looks like this at $169, I don't know that we will ever have that. Because again, this was really just something, and thank goodness, we're known as the largest importer of colored gemstones, the largest retailer of colored gemstones in the US. Thank goodness for that. Because people come to us when they get stones before they go to anybody else, because we do have that buying power, and we can just go, okay, we'll take them if they pass what we select as a premium quality, and this certainly did. But with that being said, we don't have enough of these for everybody out there who's looking for an emerald, and to get two that are evenly matched in color. And the thing I love about the Brazilian emerald, as opposed to the Colombian emerald, is the color, the color, the color. If you can think of going to a golf course with that fresh grass green, the depth of the color of the prettiest grass, you know, up north. It really, here in Florida, we don't see that much because it's too hot. But the point is, if you can think of how beautiful that grass green is, the perfect grasses, you know, on the tour when you see the golf tournaments, that's the color of this green. Colombian emeralds are more of a blue green. This is a true grass green color. And it is today considered the premium color for emeralds. And in that fancy pear cut too, Carol, amazing.
Unbelievable. And you know, the reason why the emerald is so collectible, the reason why it is so scarce, it's really just all about the color. And you know, when I worked for Mr. Winston, we had a lot of rubies, a lot of diamonds, and a lot of sapphires. We did not have a lot of emeralds. They are so scarce, and they are so rare. And now, of course, an emerald of 5 or 10 carats is priceless, quite frankly, because they'd be too expensive in a natural emerald for any one of us that I know to ever be able to own. But emeralds of this incredible intensity, saturation of color, again, it's color, color, color. When you go to New York City and you want to get like a studio apartment, it's $3,000 because it's location, location, location. With emeralds, it is color, color, color. So let's get real tight into Sonia's hand. There's no light play, there's no magic here. This is just the real deal. What you're seeing here, and you're seeing it on my finger, is the color of the most beautiful Brazilian genuine emeralds. I may have emeralds again. I sure hope I can bring you emeralds again. But what I know now is that from all of the emeralds that I've had the privilege to see, these have the most beautiful grass green color. If you're on the fence, I want you to think about this. One, it's never coming back. So you might as well get it home, try it. I know for some of you it's a stretch, but I can tell you it's the most amazing value. And here's another thing. Have you been, do you have an anniversary coming up? A birthday? Have you always wanted to maybe get that new engagement ring? You know, that unique different ring, you got your diamond, but now you're ready for something incredibly different. Because what's happening also in the world of diamond engagement rings is that people are trending now for color. Color is such a huge story. Rubies, sapphires, morganite. No one gets an emerald engagement ring. Nobody.
But our favorite First Lady did.
Our favorite, yes. Jacqueline Kennedy in the 1950s received an emerald and diamond bypass ring. Shouldn't you have that ring? Shouldn't you have a piece of history? Shouldn't you be able to wear this gorgeous emerald ring, not only be wearing genuine emeralds, but be wearing a ring that was inspired by the most famous lady of style in the world, Jacqueline Kennedy, and probably one of the most famous men in the world, John F. Kennedy.
Okay, just so you know, we are busy. We've got fewer than 100 remaining with everybody on board, and we're going to give this a matter of moments longer because it is officially going to sell out. Everybody's been losing their mind over Carol's necklace, too. We're going to talk about that in a moment. But now we're going to say hi to Carmen in California that was lucky enough to get this emerald ring. Carmen, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, what do you think of our emerald ring?
Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. And I'm so excited because I've wanted an emerald ring for a long time, and they've just been always way out of my price range. And this is just perfect. The design and the quality of the emerald is so pretty. The coloring is just incredible.
Well,
I can hardly wait to get it home and, wear it.
And you can wear it.
My birthday's coming up, so this is going to be like my little treat to myself.
Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Carmen.
Pisces.
Thank you.
And
it's my first time shopping the Rarities collection.
Welcome to the world of Rarities. You're my newest Rarities girl, so thank you so much, Carmen.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you bringing, and JTV, along with JTV, bringing these wonderful items.
Well, we love having you here at HSN. Thank you again, Carmen. Take care. Bye-bye. And we have an update. We knew it. Our emerald.
Congratulations to every single person that now owns a genuine emerald ring.
Okay, you will love it. You will love it. Okay, you've got to see this triple strand.